In the vast expanse of the galaxy, where planets spun in a ceaseless dance of light and shadow, the Galactic Council convened in its grand chamber. Alien representatives from myriad worlds gathered. There forms a kaleidoscope of colors and shapes, each with their own unique customs and traditions. They had assembled to discuss routine matters of galactic trade and diplomacy, but today's session was interrupted by an unexpected and unprecedented event. An alarmed voice echoed through the chamber. "We have detected an unknown vessel approaching our space," reported a robotic envoy, its metal body gleaming under the chamber's lights. The room fell silent, a mix of curiosity and apprehension in the air. The Galactic Council had never encountered such a scenario before, and the tension was palpable. The ship in question was unlike any they had seen. Its design was starkly different from the sleek, streamlined warships typical of galactic civilizations. Instead, the vessel appeared rugged and unconventional, with angular surfaces and protruding parts that defied standard aerodynamic principles. Its exterior was adorned with an array of strange symbols and markings, glowing faintly in hues of blue and silver. A prominent member of the council, an elderly being with an air of authority, spoke up. "This ship does not match any known design or technology. Its origin is unclear, and its appearance is most unsettling." As the debate began, the council members tried to piece together what little they knew. Some speculated that the ship could belong to a previously undiscovered civilization, while others feared it might be a relic of a bygone war or a weapon of mass destruction. Despite the uncertainty, there was an undeniable sense of intrigue surrounding this enigmatic arrival. A transmission was sent to the mysterious vessel, a request for communication, and an invitation to discuss its purpose. The ship's response came quickly, transmitted in a language that the Council's translators struggled to decode. The message was simple but cryptic. "Humanity welcomes the opportunity to discuss." The envoy assigned to make first contact was a seasoned diplomat, known for their skill in handling delicate situations. They approached the strange vessel with caution, their own ship's systems working to scan and analyze the unfamiliar craft. As they drew closer, they saw that the ship seemed to hum with an almost imperceptible energy, a sign of advanced technology. Upon docking, the envoy entered the human warship, stepping into a world that was as alien as the ship itself. The interior was a stark contrast to the sleek and polished ships of the Council. It was cluttered with equipment, cables, and displays, all functioning with a raw, rugged efficiency that spoke of a different kind of technology. The walls were lined with various tools and gadgets, many of which the envoy had never seen before. The human crew greeted the envoy with a mix of curiosity and indifference. They moved about their tasks with a focused determination, seemingly unimpressed by the grandiosity of the galactic diplomatic mission. Their uniforms were simple and practical, and their manner was direct and straightforward. "Welcome aboard," said the human commander, a tall figure with a stern expression. "We're here to ensure our objectives align with the galaxy's interests. How can we assist?" The envoy tried to maintain a professional demeanor, but they couldn't hide their astonishment. The human warship's design was entirely unconventional, and its operational methods seemed to defy standard practices. The crew's approach to their duties was markedly different from the meticulous and ritualistic procedures observed in galactic fleets. The envoy requested a demonstration of the ship's capabilities, hoping to understand the nature of the technology and its potential implications. The human commander agreed, leading the envoy to a central control room, where a series of impressive displays and controls were located. The crew initiated a series of maneuvers that showcased the ship's agility and firepower. What followed was a display of raw power and precision. The warship executed complex maneuvers with ease, its advanced weaponry firing with a level of accuracy that seemed almost beyond the realm of possibility. The Council envoy watched, stunned by the sheer effectiveness of the technology. It was clear that this vessel was unlike anything they had encountered before. As the demonstration concluded, the human commander addressed the envoy. "We understand that our methods and technology may seem unusual, We're prepared to answer any questions you might have." The envoy, though still processing the incredible display they had witnessed, took a deep breath and prepared to delve into the mysteries of the human warship. The arrival of this vessel had set the stage for a series of revelations that would forever alter the Galactic Council's understanding of humanity and their place in the galaxy. The Galactic Council, still reeling from the initial shock of the human warship's arrival, decided to take a cautious approach. The Council dispatched a highly skilled diplomatic envoy, Ambassador Xandor, to make formal contact with the human crew. Xandor was known across the galaxy for his tact and diplomacy, qualities that were about to be put to the test. Ambassador Xandor's ship approached the mysterious warship with a mix of curiosity and caution. The human vessel, named the *** U.S. Vanguard ***, loomed large in the void of space, its jagged silhouette casting an imposing shadow. As Xandor's ship docked with the Vanguard, the ambassador could not help but feel a sense of both apprehension and excitement. Upon entering the Vanguard, Xandor was greeted by a scene that was far from the sleek, polished interiors of galactic diplomatic ships. The Vanguard's interior was utilitarian, with exposed metal surfaces and an array of strange, humming devices scattered around. The air was filled with a constant low hum, a reminder of the ship's high-tech systems working tirelessly. The human crew, clad in simple, practical uniforms, went about their tasks with an air of focused efficiency. They barely looked up as Xandor entered, their concentration clearly on their work. The ambassador was led to a central meeting room, where he was introduced to the ship's commander, Captain Jane Holloway. Captain Holloway was a tall, composed figure with an air of confidence. She greeted Xandor with a firm handshake and a nod. "Ambassador Xandor, welcome aboard the U.S. Vanguard. We're here to discuss how we can cooperate with the Galactic Council. What can we do for you?" Xandor took a seat at the table, noting the simplicity of the room. There were no ornate decorations or ceremonial symbols, just functional furniture and a large holographic display screen. "Captain Holloway, we're eager to understand more about your ship and its purpose here. The Council is curious about your technology and how it aligns with galactic regulations." Holloway smiled slightly. "I understand. Our technology may seem unusual, but it's designed with practicality and efficiency in mind. We're here to ensure our presence is beneficial and not disruptive." To begin their discussion, Holloway initiated a holographic presentation that displayed various aspects of the Vanguard's technology. The presentation showed the ship's advanced propulsion systems, which allowed it to maneuver with remarkable agility, and its unconventional weaponry, which utilized energy-based projectiles and plasma cannons. Xandor watched in awe as the hologram illustrated the Vanguard's capabilities. The ship's weaponry was unlike anything seen in galactic fleets. It had the ability to fire with pinpoint accuracy and could adapt its firepower based on the situation. The energy-based systems were incredibly efficient, utilizing power sources that seemed almost limitless. As the presentation concluded, Xandor turned to Holloway with a mixture of admiration and concern. "Your ship's capabilities are impressive. However, the technology is quite different from anything we've encountered. What are your goals in this part of the galaxy?" Holloway leaned forward, her expression serious. "Our primary objective is to establish a peaceful presence and to protect human interests. We're not here to impose our will or disrupt galactic affairs. Instead, we seek to understand and cooperate with other civilizations. Our technology is designed for defense and deterrence, not for aggression." Xandor nodded, considering the captain's words. "That is a reassuring perspective. The Council will need to discuss this further and determine how best to integrate this new information. Your ship's design and technology certainly challenge our preconceptions." The ambassador's thoughts were interrupted by an unexpected alert from the Vanguard's control room. A minor technical malfunction had occurred, causing a brief disruption in the ship's systems. The crew sprang into action, their movements precise and coordinated. Xandor observed their efficiency with growing respect, noting that the crew handled the situation with remarkable skill and composure. Once the issue was resolved, Captain Holloway returned to the meeting room with a calm demeanor. "I apologize for the interruption. We take pride in maintaining our ship's operational readiness. If you have any further questions or need additional information, please let us know." Xandor thanked Holloway for the detailed presentation and the opportunity to learn about the Vanguard. As he left the ship, he couldn't shake the feeling that humanity's arrival in galactic space was about to bring about significant changes. The Vanguard, with its strange and innovative technology, had made a lasting impression, and the diplomatic path ahead would be filled with new challenges and opportunities. After the initial meeting with Captain Holloway, Ambassador Xandor returned to the Galactic Council with a mix of awe and apprehension. The council members were eager to hear about the human warship and its capabilities. Xandor recounted the details of the ship's design and technology, but the council needed more. They wanted a first-hand demonstration of what this mysterious vessel could truly do. A decision was made to request a live demonstration from the U.S. Vanguard. Captain Holloway agreed to showcase the warship's capabilities, understanding that such a demonstration would help the Galactic Council better grasp the nature of humanity's technological prowess. The appointed day arrived, and a group of high-ranking council members, including Xandor, boarded a specialized observation vessel. This ship was designed to stay at a safe distance while allowing them to observe the demonstration. The U.S. Vanguard was readied for the event, its crew busy with final preparations. As the observation ship positioned itself at a safe distance, the Vanguard emerged from its docking bay, its engines glowing with a faint blue light. The crew was focused and efficient, their movements coordinated as they prepared for the demonstration. The ship's unusual design, with its rugged and angular surfaces, seemed even more striking against the backdrop of space. Captain Holloway addressed the observation vessel via a communication link. "We are ready to begin the demonstration. Please observe the capabilities of our ship as we go through a series of maneuvers and exercises." The first part of the demonstration focused on the Vanguard's maneuverability. The ship executed a series of complex twists and turns, showcasing its agility. It darted through space with remarkable speed, its movements smooth and precise. The observers were struck by the Vanguard's ability to change direction instantly, a feat that seemed almost impossible given its size and design. Next, the ship demonstrated its advanced weaponry. Holloway initiated a series of controlled combat scenarios, targeting unmanned drones that were deployed for the exercise. The Vanguard's weapon systems, which included energy-based projectiles and plasma cannons, fired with stunning accuracy. Each shot hit its target with pinpoint precision, and the drones were swiftly neutralized. The council members watched in amazement as the Vanguard's weaponry adapted to various scenarios. The ship's systems were capable of switching between different types of ammunition and energy levels, depending on the type of target and the tactical situation. This flexibility was unlike anything the Council had seen before. As the demonstration continued, the Vanguard showcased its defensive systems. The ship deployed a protective shield that deflected incoming energy blasts, and the observers noted its effectiveness in neutralizing threats. The shield's strength and durability were impressive, indicating a level of technology far beyond current galactic standards. The final part of the demonstration was perhaps the most intriguing. The Vanguard's crew activated a stealth mode that rendered the ship nearly invisible to sensors and visual detection. The ship's energy output dropped to minimal levels, and it became almost impossible to detect. The council members were left in awe as the Vanguard's presence seemed to vanish completely. After the demonstration, Captain Holloway addressed the observers once more. "We hope this showcase has provided insight into our ship's capabilities. Our technology is designed for protection and deterrence, not for aggression. We seek to maintain peace and cooperation with the Galactic Council and its member civilizations." Ambassador Xandor, still processing the impressive display, commended Captain Holloway and her crew. "Your demonstration has been most enlightening. The Vanguard's capabilities are beyond anything we have encountered. It is clear that humanity's technology is highly advanced and uniquely effective. The council members were left with a profound sense of respect and curiosity. The U.S. Vanguard had not only demonstrated its power, but had also challenged their understanding of technological possibilities. The ship's combination of agility, firepower, and defensive capabilities made it a formidable presence in the galaxy. As the observation vessel returned to the Council's space station, the discussions among the members were animated. The demonstration had opened new avenues for diplomacy and cooperation. The Council recognized the need to engage with humanity in a new and meaningful way, understanding that the Vanguard's presence marked the beginning of a new chapter in galactic relations. With the U.S. Vanguard's awe-inspiring demonstration fresh in their minds, the Galactic Council knew they needed to understand more about humanity to fully grasp the significance of their new technological marvel. To this end, they launched a comprehensive research initiative into human history, culture, and technological development. Ambassador Xander was tasked with leading this investigation. He assembled a team of historians and scientists from various galactic races, each bringing their own expertise to the project. The goal was to uncover the origins of the U.S. Vanguard and the context behind its remarkable technology. The team began their research by delving into human history, starting with the early days of Earth. They discovered that humanity's journey was marked by continuous innovation and adaptation. From the invention of basic tools to the development of advanced space travel, humanity had consistently pushed the boundaries of what was possible. One of the first significant periods they examined was the age of exploration and industrialization. Humans had gone through a remarkable transformation from primitive societies to technologically advanced civilizations. The Industrial Revolution was a turning point, leading to rapid advancements in science and engineering. This era was characterized by a relentless drive to improve and innovate, which set the stage for the technological breakthroughs that would follow. Next, the team explored humanity's space exploration era. They learned about the early space missions and the challenges faced by human explorers as they ventured beyond their home planet. The history of space exploration was marked by a series of ambitious projects, each pushing the limits of human capability and technology. The Apollo missions, for example, demonstrated humanity's determination to explore the unknown, culminating in the historic moon landing. The researchers also studied the development of military technology on Earth. They discovered that humanity's approach to warfare was shaped by both necessity and creativity. Early weapons were simple and direct, but as conflicts evolved, so did the technology. The development of advanced weaponry and defense systems was a response to the ever-changing nature of warfare, driven by a need to protect and assert control. The historical analysis revealed a pattern. Humanity's technological advancements were often driven by their experiences and challenges. Each new development was a response to previous limitations, with a focus on improving efficiency, power, and adaptability. This pattern was evident in the design and capabilities of the U.S. Vanguard, which reflected centuries of technological evolution. As the research continued, the team uncovered details about the U.S. Vanguard itself. They found that the warship was a product of humanity's ongoing quest for innovation. Its design was influenced by a combination of historical military needs and modern technological advancements. The ship's unique features, such as its unconventional propulsion systems and advanced weaponry, were a testament to humanity's ability to overcome challenges through creativity and perseverance. Ambassador Xander presented the findings to the Galactic Council, providing a comprehensive overview of humanity's technological journey. He highlighted the ways in which human history had shaped the development of the U.S. Vanguard, emphasizing the ship's role as a symbol of humanity's relentless pursuit of progress. The council members listened intently, their understanding of humanity deepening with each revelation. The historical context painted a picture of a species that had faced numerous challenges and emerged stronger through their innovations. The U.S. Vanguard was not just a technological marvel, it was a representation of humanity's resilience and ingenuity. As the presentation concluded, the council acknowledged the significance of the findings. They realized that the U.S. vanguard was not an isolated phenomenon, but the result of a long history of technological evolution. This understanding opened new avenues for collaboration and engagement with humanity. The Council's perception of humanity shifted from mere curiosity to a profound respect for their achievements. The historical context provided valuable insights into the motivations and capabilities of the human species, setting the stage for future interactions and cooperation. Ambassador Xander's research had not only clarified the origins of the U.S. vanguard, but had also fostered a deeper appreciation for the complexities of human history and technology. The Galactic Council was now better prepared to navigate the new relationship with humanity, recognizing the potential for mutual growth and understanding in the galaxy. With a new understanding of humanity's history and the capabilities of the U.S. vanguard, the Galactic Council was ready to move forward. The next step was to formalize a relationship with humanity and establish a framework for cooperation. Ambassador Xander was once again at the center of this crucial process, tasked with crafting a diplomatic agreement that would ensure a peaceful and productive relationship between the Council and the new arrivals. The Council decided to host a grand diplomatic summit, inviting representatives from various galactic civilizations, and, of course, the human delegation led by Captain Holloway. The summit was to take place in the Grand Hall of the Council's Central Station, a venue known for its impressive architecture and state-of-the-art facilities. The goal was to showcase the potential for collaboration and address any concerns or misunderstandings. As the day of the summit approached, the atmosphere was one of both excitement and nervous anticipation. The Grand Hall was adorned with symbols from different civilizations, reflecting the diversity of the galaxy. The seating arrangements were carefully planned to ensure that every representative had an opportunity to voice their opinions and concerns. Captain Holloway and her team arrived at the Central Station, greeted by a warm reception from the Council and other delegates. The human delegation was led by Holloway and included several key figures from the Vanguard's crew, each chosen for their expertise and diplomatic skills. They were prepared to engage in discussions and address any questions or concerns the galactic representatives might have. The summit began with opening speeches from various council members, each expressing their anticipation for the new era of cooperation with humanity. Ambassador Xander then took the floor, presenting a summary of the research findings and the historical context of humanity's technological advancements. His presentation highlighted the U.S. vanguard's role as a symbol of human progress and resilience. Captain Holloway followed with a detailed presentation about humanity's goals and intentions. She emphasized that the arrival of the vanguard was not an attempt to dominate or disrupt galactic affairs, but rather an opportunity for mutual growth and collaboration. She outlined several areas where humanity could contribute to the galaxy, including technological innovation, resource sharing, and cultural exchange. The delegates listened attentively, some with curiosity and others with skepticism. The discussion that followed was lively and constructive. Representatives from various civilizations raised questions about humanity's military capabilities, intentions, and potential impact on galactic stability. Captain Holloway and her team answered each question with clarity and honesty, addressing concerns and providing assurances about humanity's commitment to peace. One of the key issues raised was the potential for conflict between humanity and other civilizations. Some delegates were wary of the Vanguard's advanced weaponry and the possibility that it could be used for aggressive purposes. Holloway responded by explaining the ship's defensive nature and the protocols in place to prevent any misuse. She stressed that humanity's primary goal was to foster positive relationships and avoid unnecessary conflicts. As the discussions continued, a surprising revelation emerged. A group of alien scientists from the planet Sylar, known for their expertise in advanced technologies, shared some groundbreaking research related to energy systems. Their findings, which were remarkably similar to some of the technologies used in the U.S. Vanguard, suggested that there might be common ground for collaboration between humanity and Tylar. This revelation sparked a new wave of excitement and potential opportunities for joint research and development. The summit concluded with a formal agreement outlining the terms of cooperation between humanity and the Galactic Council. The agreement included provisions for joint research projects, cultural exchanges, and regular diplomatic meetings to ensure ongoing communication and collaboration. It also established guidelines for maintaining peace and addressing any potential conflicts through diplomatic channels. As the representatives prepared to leave the Grand Hall, there was a sense of optimism and anticipation in the air. The summit had laid the foundation for a new chapter in galactic history, one where humanity and other civilizations could work together for the betterment of all. The U.S. Vanguard had played a pivotal role in bridging the gap between species and opening new avenues for cooperation. Captain Holloway and her team returned to the U.S. Vanguard with a renewed sense of purpose. They were eager to begin their new role as active participants in the galactic community and to contribute to the collective growth and progress of the galaxy. Ambassador Xandor, reflecting on the success of the summit, felt a sense of accomplishment. The diplomatic efforts had paved the way for a positive and collaborative future, and the revelations of the summit had only strengthened the resolve to build strong and meaningful relationships with humanity. The journey ahead promised to be full of challenges and opportunities, but with the foundation now in place, the Galactic Council and humanity were ready to face them together. With the formal agreements in place and the groundwork laid for cooperation, the U.S. Vanguard and its human crew began integrating into the galactic community. The excitement surrounding their arrival had not only opened doors for diplomatic relations, but also sparked new opportunities for alliances and collaborations. Captain Holloway and her crew set out to visit several prominent galactic systems as part of their diplomatic tour. Their mission was to meet with leaders, establish trade relationships, and share knowledge. Their first destination was the planet Elysia, renowned for its advanced research facilities and rich cultural heritage. Upon arriving in Elysian space, the Vanguard was met with a warm welcome. The Elysians, known for their sophisticated technology and elegant architecture, were eager to learn more about humanity. Captain Holloway and her delegation were escorted to the Elysian capital, where they were greeted by High Chancellor Alara, a dignified leader with a deep interest in technological innovation. The Elysians had prepared a grand reception for their new visitors. The capital city was a marvel of futuristic design, with sleek towers and floating gardens. The Elysian people were curious and enthusiastic, eager to interact with the humans and gain insights into their technology and culture. During the visit, Captain Holloway and her team engaged in detailed discussions with Elysian scientists and engineers. They shared information about the U.S. Vanguard's advanced systems and explored potential areas of collaboration. The Elysians, impressed by the human warship's capabilities, proposed a joint research project to develop a new form of energy propulsion that could revolutionize space travel. The collaborative discussions were productive, with both parties agreeing to share their expertise and resources. The Elysians were particularly interested in humanity's approach to problem-solving and innovation, while the humans were fascinated by Elysian advancements in energy efficiency and environmental sustainability. As the visit to Elysia concluded, Captain Holloway received a message from the Galactic Council. It was an urgent request to assist with a situation involving the planet Draconis, known for its powerful military forces and strategic importance. Draconis had recently experienced a series of internal conflicts, and the Council sought the Vanguard's help in negotiating a peaceful resolution. The Vanguard set course for Draconis, arriving to find a tense situation. The planet was in turmoil, with various factions vying for control. The Draconians, a fierce and proud species, were wary of outside intervention. The Vanguard's mission was to mediate between the factions and offer support in restoring stability. Captain Holloway and her team met with Draconian leaders in a secure location. The discussions were challenging, as the Draconians were known for their strong personalities and resistance to outside influence. However, Holloway's diplomatic skills and the Vanguard's reputation helped bridge the gap. The negotiations were long and arduous, but the human crew's efforts paid off. Through a series of meetings and mediated discussions, a temporary ceasefire was established. The Draconians agreed to participate in a peace summit, facilitated by the Galactic Council, with the Vanguard providing security and support. The peace summit, held in a neutral location, was a turning point. Representatives from the warring factions came together to discuss their grievances and find common ground. The Vanguard's presence ensured a neutral environment and provided a sense of security that helped the negotiations proceed smoothly. Over the course of several days, an agreement was reached. The Draconians agreed to a power-sharing arrangement and to work towards rebuilding their society. The Vanguard's involvement was praised for its role in maintaining order and facilitating dialogue. Captain Holloway and her team returned to their ship with a sense of accomplishment, knowing that their efforts had contributed to a positive outcome. The success of the Draconian mission further solidified humanity's reputation as a valuable ally in the galaxy. The U.S. Vanguard had proven its ability to contribute to peacekeeping efforts and support diplomatic initiatives. The experiences in Elysia and Draconis demonstrated the potential for meaningful alliances and collaborations with other civilizations. As the Vanguard continued its journey through the galaxy, Captain Holloway and her crew remained focused on their mission of fostering cooperation and understanding. They knew that the road ahead would be filled with challenges, but they were confident in their ability to navigate these complexities and build lasting relationships. The adventures of the U.S. Vanguard had only just begun, and the future held great promise for humanity's place in the galaxy. With each new encounter and alliance, the human crew was learning more about their new galactic neighbors and finding ways to contribute to a more interconnected and peaceful universe. With the U.S. Vanguard's reputation firmly established and its diplomatic mission progressing smoothly, Captain Holloway and her crew found themselves at the heart of galactic affairs. The successful resolution of the Draconian conflict had solidified their role as peacekeepers and facilitators of cooperation. However, as they continued their journey, a new and unforeseen challenge began to emerge. One evening, while the Vanguard was docked at a neutral space station for routine maintenance, an urgent message arrived from the Galactic Council. The message was marked with high priority and contained troubling news. A previously unknown alien species, known as the Zorathians, had been discovered on the fringes of known space. The Zorathians were rumored to be highly aggressive and technologically advanced, with a reputation for attacking other civilizations without warning. The Council had received reports of Zorathian ships encroaching on several peaceful planets, causing widespread panic and destruction. The Vanguard was requested to investigate and assess the threat. The situation was delicate, as the Zorathians were uncharted and their intentions unknown. Captain Holloway assembled her senior officers to discuss the next steps. The crew was tense but determined. They knew that their mission was not only to protect the galaxy, but also to understand and address potential threats. With the Vanguard's advanced sensors and tactical capabilities, they were well equipped to handle the situation. The Vanguard set course for the area where the Zorathians have been sighted. As they approached the uncharted region, the crew prepared for the possibility of encountering hostile forces. The ship's defensive systems were fully activated, and the crew underwent a series of briefings on combat protocols and emergency procedures. Upon arrival, the Vanguard sensors detected an unusual energy signature emanating from a nearby asteroid field. The energy readings were unlike anything the crew had encountered before. Captain Holloway decided to investigate further, and the Vanguard carefully navigated through the asteroid field to locate the source of the signal. As they ventured deeper into the field, the crew spotted several Zorathian ships concealed among the asteroids. These vessels were sleek and menacing, with dark, angular designs that contrasted sharply with the Vanguard's own appearance. The Zorathians seemed to be using the asteroid field as cover for their operations. The Vanguard sensors picked up transmissions between the Zorathian ships, revealing their plans to launch an attack on a nearby peaceful planet. The crew was alarmed by the imminent threat. Captain Holloway quickly devised a strategy to intercept the Zorathians and prevent the attack. The Vanguard launched a series of probe drones to gather more intelligence and disrupt the Zorathian communication channels. The drones were designed to blend in with the environment and relay real-time data back to the ship. This operation required precision and stealth, as any detection could trigger a conflict. As the drones went to work, the Vanguard positioned itself strategically to block the Zorathians' path to their target planet. The crew monitored the situation closely, ready to engage if necessary. Tension was high as they awaited the Zorathians' response. Suddenly, the Zorathian ships detected the Vanguard's presence and prepared for confrontation. The alien vessels began to power up their weapons, and the Vanguard's crew braced for an imminent battle. Captain Holloway gave the order to engage, and the Vanguard's weapon systems came online. The ensuing battle was intense. The Zorathians proved to be formidable opponents, with advanced weaponry and highly maneuverable ships. However, the Vanguard's crew was well-trained and had the advantage of superior tactics and technology. The battle unfolded with a series of strategic maneuvers, counterattacks, and precise strikes. The Vanguard's superior firepower and defensive systems were crucial in repelling the Zorathians. The ship's advanced shielding absorbed most of the incoming attacks, while its own weapons targeted key systems on the Zorathian ships. Despite the Zorathians' aggressive tactics, the Vanguard's crew managed to disable several enemy vessels and force the remainder to retreat. With the immediate threat neutralized, the Vanguard conducted a thorough sweep of the asteroid field and the surrounding area. They gathered valuable data on the Zorathian ships and their technology, which would be crucial for future encounters. The crew also ensured that the Zorathians would not be able to return and launch another attack on the peaceful planet. As the Vanguard returned to the Galactic Council with their findings, the crew was both relieved and resolute. They had successfully addressed a significant threat and safeguarded innocent lives. The encounter with the Zorathians underscored the importance of vigilance and preparedness in their mission. The Galactic Council praised the Vanguard's crew for their bravery and effectiveness. The data collected from the encounter would aid in the development of strategies to deal with potential future threats. The Vanguard had once again proven its role as a vital protector in the galaxy, ready to face new challenges and uphold peace and cooperation among the stars.